Hey guys, so it's My Anxiety, a Daily Diary, day 6. And first thing I want to say is I do see that I'm getting more views than I was getting 6 days ago. So thanks guys for watching. I actually answered a viewer's question yesterday. If you want to check that out, that was day 5. So update on my anxiety today. So it's the second day in a row that I've taken the Claritin. On Monday, the doctor said that my symptoms and my feelings were based on allergies, because of the crazy weather we're having. So put me on Claritin. I took it Monday night. Yesterday I woke up, I had like sick feelings in the morning, like symptoms like sore throat, phlegm, feeling a little achy, but overall yesterday I think I felt better. Last night around 7 o'clock, about the same time, I took the pill on Monday. It's a 24-hour Claritin. Took another one. I actually went to an open mic last night. I haven't gone in about 2 weeks because of, personal, stuff and anxiety. I had some poetry I wanted to read. I've been writing. I wrote five or six new pieces. I thought I did well, but I was extremely anxious, extremely nervous, extremely hyper. The positive side of it is I can, at this point, especially the way things have been going the last week with the panic attacks and the constant higher level of general anxiety, I'm pretty good at keeping my shit together, pretty good at letting the anxiety come and go. That's the good thing. The bad side of it is it's every day now. It's every day. Hasn't been this way in months, and it's absolutely exhausting. I was so taut yesterday. My calf muscles were like so tight. I was just testing it, so I was standing on my tippy toes, and it just immediately started like almost cramping up. So I'm not sure if that's a side effect of the Claritin. If anyone knows, if anyone takes allergy medication on a regular basis, let me know. Please comment. Let me know in the comments. Is that a common side effect? Cramping or nervousness? I don't take the D. I don't take Claritin D with the Sudafed. She told me from the get-go, don't take that because it'll make my anxiety worse. And again, I don't know if it's the whole anxiety issue. Is it just because I know I took something that it's in my head and it's messing with me? It's possible. Today I woke up, I'm feeling better the last 2 days than I did the last 2 days before that. I will say that. Woke up, not as much sick feeling, not as much symptoms, a little bit of phlegm, but for the most part I was fine. Still a little off balance. Still a little, inner ear. I guess it is the inner ear. I am taking a physical on Monday, a full physical, which I'm pretty confident that I'm a fat ass, pretty healthy. My blood pressure, my heart, all that stuff is good. I mean, it always comes down to this: do I have an inner ear infection? Am I suffering from allergies, or is my anxiety making me dizzy? Is making me achy? Because I'm achy right now. My shoulder is achy. I always have a tension. Always somewhere in my body, I'm tense somewhere. Muscle ache. And again, I do have a job that requires me lifting. So I do a lot more of my left than my right. So there's literally more. The muscles on my left arm are a little bit larger in some areas than they are on my right arm because of that. So I understand all that. But with anxiety, I think that's the issue. There's always this question for me, and I'm sure for a lot of people who deal with anxiety: what's causing what? Is the anxiety causing the physical stuff, or is the physical stuff causing the anxiety, and vice versa? You just keep going around and around and around. It's super frustrating. And that's why I think a lot of anxiety leads to depression. I mean, I am not depressed right now. I'm all right. I'm having a decent day. I got something to look forward to later. My days are pretty much the same. There's no surprises or curveballs coming my way, so I know what to expect. I did wake up late today. I got to work late today. All that is due to this recent bout of anxiety. But I mean, and no one really bitches. I kind of made it clear that I have these issues: sleeping, waking up, stuff like that. And I understand when people roll their eyes and they don't care. I gotta wake up, you gotta wake up. That's the mentality. But if you're not dealing with it, like, I mean, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm just still fighting going to bed. And I don't even know why I'm having this fight. This fight of like, I was watching a movie, but I could have easily said, okay, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. And you just continue to sit there. You want to sit there until like you're sure you're like okay, I guess. I don't really know exactly what it is. But it's tiring. It's very tiring. I was hoping by now, 2 days of taking Claritin, I feel a big difference. I feel better, but it's not. I want this equilibrium thing, whatever it is, to be gone. I know it'll ease my mind so much more. So I'm seeing the psychologist on Friday. I got my physical on Monday. For the most part, listen, I'm waking up, I'm breathing, everything's kind of functioning. Last night it was super hot in this coffee shop because I guess they're anticipating cold weather, but it's been warm. So they did turn it down, but I was sweating like a pig. My hair was wet from how sweating I was. My shirt was damp, like I was sweating. I couldn't stand still. I drank some tea. After a certain time with anxiety, I'm not sure how this affects you, but I know after 5 p.m., no coffee, no caffeine. Sometimes I could. On the holiday, like around Christmas time, I definitely had a couple of espresso after 5 o'clock, probably closer to 10, and slept fine. But for the most part, your everyday, run-of-the-mill average day, no caffeine after 5, because it's not that I'm afraid the caffeine will keep me awake. It'll definitely give me anxiety, which will keep me awake. It's not the caffeine. It's this rush of energy, this, whatever it is. So, I don't know. I'm just feeling a little like I'm achy. I don't know. I don't want my mind to run wild with diagnoses of what it is or what it can't be. I know it probably is allergies. I've never had allergies before, or anything significant. So please, if you're watching this and you've dealt with allergies, tell me if that's what it is. Ease my mind. Let's help each other. This video might help you. Maybe you can help me. Like, that's how this thing's supposed to work. So, just achy, just a little bit of a congestion, but nothing, If I took my sunglasses off, I probably would open my airways better and that congestion would go away. Post-nasal drip, very little. Coughing, very little. Sore throat, not much. It was more pronounced yesterday, if anything. So I don't know. And again, it always comes down to that same old, what is causing what? And it just, I'm achy. My hand is achy. Like, I probably have carpal tunnel, a bump in my wrist. Like, I just focus on all this stuff. And eventually what happens is you get sensory overload. You just overload yourself. So I try not to. That's why I wanted to go to the open mic last night. I wanted to read some stuff. It's poetry. It's anxiety-related poetry. And I might actually record a couple of them, throw them up on the channel. I have a few other poems if you want to check my other recordings. I did record 2 poems, maybe 3, that are up on this channel if you want to check them out. They're older videos from about a month or 2 ago. But yeah, this channel is going to be a number of things. Make these videos, put my poetry up, and put some artwork up. Maybe I'll make some artwork videos. I like doing things like that. It takes my mind off the anxiety. Anytime I'm really focused, like right now when I'm driving, and as soon as I'm done making this video, I'll put music on. My anxiety's not that bad. As soon as I get to the location, then my body all catches up to me. Same thing, like I can't wait to get home after a day of work. And when I get home, it takes me like 20-30 minutes to really like acclimate to being home, to being in the most comfortable place I have. So that's where a lot of the frustration comes to. My most comfortable places, the things that I love doing the most, art, something creative. The anxiety just, no matter, it's like that old saying, but it rings so true. No matter where you go, there you are. There's no escaping it. There's no place to go. There's no running away from yourself. So, and there's also a lot of other frustrations. I, started dating someone, got a new girlfriend about a month and a half ago. So it was almost 2 months of talking to this person and knowing this person and seeing this person. And, the anxiety isn't putting a strain on anything as of yet. But like for me personally, I don't like it because I feel like 80% of the time, 90% of the time, when I'm with her, yeah, my attention's on her, whatever we're talking about, whatever we're doing. But at least 10 to 20% of the time, I'm in my head, and only in my head, and just barely hanging on to that conversation, just barely hanging on to the moment. And that's really the worst part of the anxiety, is losing your moments. And that's where the fear of, like, how is this going to affect my life? How long am I going to have to deal with this? Is there ever going to be, like, you keep looking forward to this time when it's going to be different and better? I'm 33, you know, before I know it, I'll be 40, and then 50, and then if I live that long. So, like, all those things come into my mind. Like, at what point am I going to just be like everyone else? And I think that because we can't experience other things that people experience, or experience life through someone else's eyes, you're never really going to know if you're experiencing a normal life, or if you're... So I like to try to embrace the anxiety and get comfortable with the uncomfortable, if I could sum it up. But like I said, the last 2 weeks, I've really been trying my patience and my resolve. You know, I've been working to make money. I have bills I'm falling behind on. We're all the same thing. We're all in the same boat. You know, you just... all these things that just suck and need attention, but shouldn't consume my mind like they do. So I don't know. I make these videos. I'm so far I'm doing well. It's my 6th day in a row, and my goal was 30, but I'd like to just continue doing it for the foreseeable future. But my goal is 30, and I hope I'm helping myself by doing this, and that always makes me feel a little bit better making these videos, talking it out loud, just talking and focusing and getting my mind off of all the stuff I'm discussing right now, but obviously not really thinking about it because I'm having a conversation with myself, but essentially with possibly millions of other people. And I hope that it helps you. I hope if you're watching this and you're sitting there, you're nodding your head going, yep, I know, I get up. And you know, the question yesterday was like, how do I have a job? And I do have a job, and I've always had a job. I've only been out of work in my adult life for like maybe 6 months, and it was almost by choice. I mean, I quit a job, then I got another job, then I got fired from that job, then I took a 6-month break and went back to the previous job that I quit. You know, one of those things. So I've always worked. I've always had a job. I've always had to be someplace 6 days a week. Now I'm doing 6 or 7 days a week. So I can do it. You can do it. We can do it. It's just, I feel like it just takes so much more out of us. So much more energy, so much more resolve, so much more focus. Just to wake up and have a shitty job and make a little bit of money. All the energy it requires to do something that really, you know, brings forth very little fruit. It makes it so much more frustrating. So I don't want to leave this on a negative note, on a damper. So I will say this: yes, I will focus on the fact that I do feel better than I did last Friday over the weekend, 100%. I do feel 50% better. I'm getting there, I hope, right? And like I said, I guess the mantra of this episode is, you know, learn to get comfortable with the uncomfortable. I was telling my girl this other day, even though, like, I don't hate my job, I'm not working my ideal job. I'm sure most of us aren't. But you need to learn to fall in love with your job. And I don't want to say force yourself to be happy, but just when you wake up, say, listen, whatever I'm doing today, I'm going to do it as best as I can do it, or as pleasantly as I can do it. No bitching, no moaning, no moping, no grouse and gripe and bitch and moan as little as possible, because you're only hurting yourself. And anyone listening to you kind of gets sucked in. Like, you ever have the day where you don't really care about the job? You're like, hey, I'm here, I'm fine. And then your coworkers start bitching at you, and you're like, like, I don't like it either, but I don't care as much as you care about it. I don't hate the boss as much as you hate him. You know, it's not like that every day, but, you know, some days, you know, you're just like, hey, I'm fine being here. I'm fine doing this. So I guess, you know, that'll be the title of the episode. Learn to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. And just, whatever it is you're doing, just do it. to the best of your ability, to your most comfortable comfortability, if that's even a word, just to make yourself happy, just for yourself. Whatever you're doing, just make sure you're comfortable and happy and pleased, at least a little bit. Otherwise, it's an additional, misery you don't need, additional just pain and anguish that you don't need. So that's where I'll leave it. Thanks for watching. Please, like, share, comment, subscribe, ask me questions. I look forward to answering any questions you guys want, or make a video response and let's get a conversation going about anxiety and anxiety related stuff. Again, thanks for watching, and see you guys tomorrow.